Hey, what's up, everybody? It's Lorenzo Brea, candidate for City Council District 26, representing the neighborhoods of Woodside, Sunnyside, Astoria, and LIC. And I'm personally from Ravenswood, and so I just wanted to welcome you all here today to speak about the importance of community involvement past the election. So a lot of people would say this is the most important election of everybody's lives to this point, and I want to have respect for that viewpoint, and I definitely want to acknowledge how important it is to vote, but I also want to prioritize the necessity to be involved in your communities past that. We have to change the world that we're living in by changing the communities that we're living in and that we're working in, and a vote's not going to do it. I'm going to tell you right now. We have to be more involved. We have to put more energy in. We have to be more cognizant of every single thing that we do in our communities or don't do in our communities. We have to constantly remind ourselves of the most marginalized that we may walk by every single day of our lives, and realize what we can do, the privilege that we have in acting to change that, change that reality for some people. And so that's the main thing that I want to do in my campaign, and that's what I do every step of the way. Past the campaign, as much as a vote is not going to change our communities and our realities, neither is one campaign. It has to be consistent. It has to be a lifetime of service to your community, camaraderie with the people who live next to you, but also the people that may have a little bit worse down the block. And so I just wanted to come on here and remind everybody that wear that sticker proudly that you voted. I want to see you out there the day after, realizing what that vote means for some people, but also realizing what it doesn't mean, what it hasn't done for people in our communities, in Ravenswood, in Queensbridge, and Woodside projects that haven't seen the results of a Democratic president getting elected, as great as that may seem. And so that takes a little bit of acknowledgement of who's still hungry in your neighborhood, who's still dealing with literacy issues, who hasn't really acclimated to this remote learning situation, whose housing is in disrepair, who's suffering in these circumstances, in these times, and also how were they suffering before now, that didn't have the front page of the news, didn't even have the back page of the news, wasn't even a glimmer in anybody's mind. Taking that privilege and taking that understanding that we're now in a movement of black liberation, and taking advantage of all the power and energy that us young people have, as well as the old people that have wanted black liberation for so long, and understanding that black liberation means all liberation. And so going beyond the mold that we've been surviving and working in, we have to go beyond that. We have to realize that there's community fridges going up, there's love going around in all kinds of ways, and all you need to do is open your eyes, walk outside your door. I'm here, my friend Sugar Ray, Miles Hollywood Casso, we got the Ravenswood crew. Anywhere you go, there is love, and you just need to find out how to make your communities change as a result of that, and leveraging that power and that energy that we have. And from this point on, it's going to be really important, because it doesn't stop at a vote. We need to see you out there. I need to see you out there. We need you out there in order to make this real change happen. So just wanted to wish everybody a happy Sunday night, a couple days away from the election. I want to see everybody out there at the polls wearing this sticker proudly, and I also want to see you the day after, the week after, the month after, the year after, the decade after, next census. Being prepared for that, creating that structure now, not waiting. That's what we need to do. So thank you guys for listening, and I'm looking forward to this next year. It's going to be a real pleasure.